Good afternoon, everybody. It is the Dark Comic Nerd playing Fake Grand Order, and we're going to get the camera set up, which you guys should know whenever the camera's set up. Yo. That means that we're going to do some gotcha pulls. So I think in the last video I said it would probably be a little bit, but there's really no benefit gained to waiting on this, except that basically I'm going to probably drain my funds other ways. So there really was no benefit to waiting. As you can see, we got 168 quartz waiting for us. But something interesting came up. Nothing major, but it's just something that got me thinking about what we should do. And what that was is we managed to get a big surplus of what am I thinking of? Craft essence. And I need to do something with that. And as you know, as we do craft essence, we get the chance of super or great success. Man, I gotta shave. I can actually see my little whiskers right here. So the thing is that since doing craft essence means there's a good chance of getting super or great successes, I figured we should probably use those to our benefit and do some gotcha pulls while we're at it. And it's a nice, beautiful day outside here too. I mean, it's not as gorgeous as it could be, but it's not bad considering it was supposed to be pretty crappy today. Um, Wrestling with the guys last night went pretty good. WWE was about what we expected. A big fat disappointment is really what it was. Heck, one of the matches they even canceled it so that they could put more of Stone Cold Steve Austin on at the end of it, and it was like, what? It's okay. I mean, he's a good wrestler, and it was nice to see him do something after 19 years, but it's like they spent like a good chunk of the end of the broadcast, and it was almost midnight here. Actually, no, it was past midnight. Just letting him walk around stage, letting everybody take pictures of him, and it's like we gave up a whole match for this. Okay, I mean, it was so dramatized, to build up suspense and all this other stuff, and it was totally woke in certain areas that it just. My friend Jeff gave it a D, and he was being generous by what I believe. So we're hoping tonight's going to go a lot better, but it was a fun time yesterday, hanging with the guys, cooking for everybody. That's where the fun was. So, but yeah, I want to do one of these today, guys, because we got this surplus of craft essences. We're actually 26 craft essences, as you can see, 526 out of 500. Oh, that little whisker is just going to drive me crazy. I wish I had gone and shaved it, but it's too late now. I could pause and go do it, but I can just ignore it. So I have good peripheral vision, you down, left, right, that kind of stuff. Up, you really have to look up. But since I'm looking down at the tablet, it's easier. Now, if I look up, I'm not seeing it as much, but since I'm looking down at the tablet, that's partially what's doing it. So the thing is that um, with these guys, we got to figure out first what is sucking up a lot of it. And I think it's a lot of those summons we've been doing where that's all we've been getting is craft essence, craft essence, craft essence, craft essence. So my plan is this, is to kind of do a little game within the game. And that is that we are going to do a thing where we're going to burn off these extra craft essence. And within reason, I don't want to go over 3 if I can help it, but every time we get a super or great success, we're going to go and do a roll. If we go through all 26 and nothing happens, we're going to do a roll at the end of that, and we're going to just do probably a one and done, unless the one roll we do has something significant in it, like we get a 4-star spook or something like that, and then I'll be more than happy to do something. So yeah, I can see right off the bat here what we're going to be ditching. All right, so we'll burn it into always one of my favorites. And a lot of other people too. There's an event coming up, I think, down the road, a long ways down the road, that actually is going to allow you to get extra copies of that, and it's like, woo! They've been talking a lot about a lot of the changes in the Japanese version because with the millions download, the 20 million download coming up here, there's some significant stuff going on in Japan too at the same time. So, um, yeah, I've been following a lot of what's going on. I don't really follow a lot of the Japanese stuff. I don't mind looking into it, but it's not like I worship the ground that they walk on over there and have to know every little thing that's going on. Unfortunately, I ask you guys to bear with me. I won't suck up too much time, but uh, doing this means that, yes, so we can see what's going on and you guys can see what's going on. That means you'll have to bear with me as I do these. As you can see, I'm doing about 2 at a time. We don't want to take too long, but we do want to burn them off rather quickly at the same time. Yeah, a lot of this spare craft essence we just gobbled up when we were doing the other banners. Or we're doing the same banner, or we keep doing the Ramos banner. I haven't seen as many people putting him in the lineup for support characters. I'm a little surprised. Though I don't think I've had to use a lot of Lancers either. But yeah, I figured we'd do a little of this, and I figured we'd also go about doing a little bit of looking into the, what are they, intermissions or whatever, the quests that they have. Those are all currently half off. Excuse me. I need to actually have something to eat soon. I'm surprised I'm not starving. I haven't had one of my burgers from yesterday's cookout. I brought an extra one home with me to have, and I haven't even had it yet. I'm surprised I'm not starving. There we go. And I think we put a good amount of effort in to that too, guys. So not bad. Not bad at all. And that is why we're doing this, because if we got a super success, you guys know those are my favorite pre-rituals. I wanted to be able to have a chance to use them for something other than just getting some extra EXP. And hopefully something will bear good today. Even if we get a spook, let's hope. I've been thinking more and more about some of the 4 stars. I still have plenty of 4 stars left I haven't collected. If we're going to get spooked today, it'd be nice. Some people have been showing me videos where they got really spooked. Oh, there's a 4-star craft essence where they just title their videos, they title their videos and put the word spook in there, which means they probably got spooked a fair number of times or at a critical moment. But if we do get spooked, I'd like to, if we're going to get spooked, we could even get spooked with a 5-star. It's possible. If it's not going to be Ramos, give me something I don't have, though. Looks like we're going to get lucky with some 4 stars today. But yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion that Romulus is harder to get. Great. These are more 4 stars I got to burn, folks. And we'll keep burning them. We will. Unless we get Romulus, and then I'm going to do my intermission and the video will be over. That is a Lancer, but not what we needed. Not unless he crackles, and even then you can't guarantee it. But, yeah, it's like, I think because it's limited time story lock to this, they're not being super generous. Oh, that was very, very bright and very, very laggy. Oh, man, we're getting a lot of 4 stars. That means more I got to get rid of. But it also means more food we can put into the machine, figuratively speaking. So, and I got the quartz to do this for a couple times, guys. So I'm not against the idea. We did get one of those brand new 4 stars. That wasn't too bad. I want to do a limit break on one of those. So why not? At this point, it's just something for fun and kicks. I'm not even like, you know, sweating at the palms or anything like that to see what we're gonna get, because we have to burn some. Now we got to burn more of this stuff. So we go to enhancement. I hope this isn't too boring for you guys. It's just something to kill some time this afternoon, and I figured it would be worthwhile doing it. So I hope you guys have had a good weekend with whatever you're doing. Feel free in the comment section anytime, guys. Any of you ever want to drop a line and just say what you were doing this weekend? I'd love to hear what everybody did this weekend while I was doing these videos. Yeah, so now we got more craft essence we got to ditch. Oh, and I can't even find it. There it is. 2 of them right off the bat. Sometimes these low-end craft essences, like what I just got rid of, they actually come up in events where they do something, and it kind of sucks because then you burned all your extras. But I do pretty good. I do pretty good to have enough backups. I just put them in the extra archive and stuff. See what I mean, guys? We didn't even get far on that one. I gotta admit, this was another 80 bucks out of my pocket, out of the little surplus extra money, and I'm actually getting pretty darn close to getting to a point where I don't want to spend any more money, so we might do what we did with Scotty and give this guy up and just be like, nope, you're not worth it. If this next run of, I think I got enough quartz for 5 pulls. If this all bleeds out, I'm not gonna. Nope. There's a point in. Yeah, there's a 5-star craft essence. Remember, guys, I think we got that same 5-star craft essence on one of the other previous polls. I'm telling you, they're making it deliberately hard. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Just a lot of good. Every time, like I said, guys, these 4 stars. We might end up just bleeding through everything today. I don't know. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it wasn't a Momo cat. Well, it's something I have though. But we'll put an NP in. It's almost like we're getting a return back for how much effort we put in, but there is no diminishing return on this. I think altogether we've spent almost as much as some of the other players that have spent 400 or more Saint Quartz to get this character. A lot of them will just keep going until they get it. I've spread my stuff out over a couple days. Not that there's really much purpose, I suppose. We're getting a lot of sabers this time. That's not something we usually get very much of. All the extra servants that we're getting are creating a new problem too, because then I won't be able to do quests until I burn them off also. Yeah, there's another Lancer, but not the one we needed. That's why I found out today, guys, I had too much of this. Actually, the sad part is until we burn off all these, I can't do another intermission quest. Anything over 500. Though I think when the 20 million download campaign comes up, we get an opportunity. Look at that. 4 of them right in a row to boot. Bear with me, guys. Well, oh yeah, 57. Wow, that basically says we have 57 servants. All right, so give me a second while I look for this berserker. Where is she? She is right here. Oh my gosh, this is going to be the last. I've actually got that many of her. So we get another one of her, and bye-bye. There goes another rare prism. We're actually turning a corner in my game where if I'm getting to that point, wow, that's just sad. Let's check on servants and see how far over I am on servants. Let's put in for, let's do this one. 465 out of 500. So I'm doing good with the extra servants, guys. That isn't a problem. And we'll keep going, guys. I hope this is, like I said, too boring for you guys. But yeah, we have a lot to burn off. I'm going to start upping so we don't drag you guys through Boredom Central. I'm going to start upping the number of cards I put in. So, for example, 1, 2, and 3. And that'll get us over 62. And what did I get? I went from 370. I went from 1377 to 1392 for attack. So this card, I think, is why everybody likes it. It not only charges your NP gauge by half at the beginning of the battle, but you can really keep piling on the attack points on that card. It's really sick. Here's another one. Another one, and another one. Yeah, it shows how long I've been doing this. If craft essences I usually wouldn't have even considered chucking, they're going bye-bye. So what are we at now, too? 515. We're not doing too bad, guys. We're at 515 for the numbers. Now, all 3 of those at once. Keep feeding the machine. I actually wouldn't have a problem if the game would be sympathetic and just, yeah, we'll do all 4 of these since they're the same, and just, you know, let me get all these in and then go. Because when it comes to servants, yeah, I always want to get a little bit more bang for my buck. So getting rid of, look at all these extras, guys. It's crazy. Um, so yeah, I'd like to get more EXP, but for craft essence, yeah, it really doesn't matter much to me. It really doesn't. Oh, look at all these extras, guys. It's nuts. It just shows how much rolling we've been doing. And it shows how much craft essence we've been getting. Stupid amounts. Now, I can't say we haven't been getting too much for the servants either, though, because the servants have been piling up too. And we're actually going to go jump over there in a minute and check that out. I'm going to do, yeah, why not? And then we'll just do another thing if we don't get a super. Which we did not. Okay. Oh my gosh, I've actually used enough of these where I've almost gained another whole level. Holy crap. Oh, jeez. Look at this, guys. I tell you, it's nuts. Getting a little lag in the old server there. Let me check. What are we at? 495. I'd like to do one more round here, guys. And then we'll jump over to something else in a minute because I'd like to have a little bit of a buffer in case we get a lot more junky craft essence, which we probably will, from the next pull. And that got us right over 61. I don't think I've ever leveled up a server this high. Oh, we're going to do something special, guys. We're going to stop and do something special. I wanted you guys to be here when I do this. I almost never do Paleogenesis on any of my characters, but I've got a huge windfall of... that's weird. Oh, yeah, there she is. I've got a huge windfall of money, and I'm gonna check. So maybe I'm wrong. Let me double check on something. I was wrong. Thought we were gonna be doing Bunyan, but I forgot I have not leveled Bunyan up to her max. I apologize for that. I thought that was the one Paleogenesis here, and it's not. It's for one of the limited time servants, and she's okay, but it's not something I'm going to spend that on. So my apologies. I thought it was something different. I thought I remembered that I had gotten that high. So we're actually going to go back in. We're going to ditch a couple servants, just for good measure. Let's see who we can find. Well, let's go and use, because the twins, it's always good to get rid of a couple of these sabers. We don't have a lot to get rid of, but we're just going to get rid of a few. We'll do a little bit extra over here. Okay, that takes care of that. Apparently, sabers was not one we had a lot of extra of. Lancers, always fun. We're still working on getting her up to her first ascension. So let's see what we had for extra lances. Oh, a fair number. Let's use up these. See if anything pops up. And when we come back and we're done, no matter what happens with the pulse, guys, we'll finish off doing her to 40 and then do her first ascension, and then you guys can check out what it looks like. Usually a lot of you guys that have actually played the game, it's not a big deal to you. Looks like we're actually going to be using up more than I thought for quartz, so maybe we might just finish this off today and see what we get. I'm not sure. Because our pulls have been pretty good, all things considering. I mean, the last one, guys, was 4 gold cards, and one of them was a 5-star. I think what's happening is that I'm randomly getting the chance to get a 5-star card, and what they're giving me instead is a 5-star craft essence. Because, like I said, I believe the algorithm does it based on almost like a coin flip to determine if you're going to get a 5-star servant or a craft essence. As I said, we gave ourselves a little padded room just in case. If I kept doing this thing long enough, I'd need a padded cell. But yeah, we're just feeding the machine today. See if we get anything good back for our trouble. The polls this afternoon have not been bad in the sense that we've got plenty of 4 stars. We already just did 2. One of us earlier was a servant instead of a craft essence. So all in all, the servants haven't been too bad. It's a mindset. I just hate the idea of going through all my quartz in one shot. And I'd almost like to save a few for later on to see if maybe as we get towards the end of the event, things get better. You guys notice that sometimes when we do rolls at the end of a gotcha pull, sometimes we can get lucky, or it seems like luckier. Told you guys, I'm telling you, it's the coin flip. We always have a chance of getting a 5-star servant even after we get a 5-star craft essence, but lately it's been it seems like you get 1 and that's all you get. But sometimes random chance comes into the mix. But yeah, I want to put it in right now, guys, because by the time the video is almost done, I might not feel up to it. But I really want to say that I am truly blessed by the Lord to have enough money to get the food and everything for yesterday and do the cookout for everybody. It was a great time, and I loved it. It was just fan-freaking-tastic. So I had just a super fun time. What do we... Oh, gosh. Pardon me, guys. I got an itch on my arm. Let me see, guys, what we're at for quartz. I think we only can do 2 more. Then we're going to have some excess, so we might just kill the last 2. Yeah, we haven't been doing too bad. So as much as I wasn't going to do this, though, what are we at? So 78, 80. I might start using up some of my fragments. Let's see what we can do, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, guys, I'll make you a deal. This is how we're going to determine, because I want a little bit of random chance in this. We've had some good polls so far. We even got ourselves a 4-star servant, even though it was somebody we already had. So the polling is not bad at this time. It's really not too bad. We even got 2 rolls out of the ones we did that each one of them had a 5-star. So just it needs to be that 5-star servant at one time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a class. And I'm going to keep picking classes here. And I'm going to burn all the extra servants we have in that class, except for, like any gold cards or anything we have. So I'll give you an example. Let's pick out something like, I've noticed how good Orion is. So we're going to burn all the archers we just got. Boom, 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 boom. And if we get a super success or a great success while doing this, we will go and do another one. Meaning we will do all classes, not just that one that we just did. So, on to another class. We did all the archers, because we're just going to burn off those extra servants. We do not have any lancers left, do we? I think we just used them all. So, I think the lancers are done. Let's move on to riders. And we will go back and do what we were going to do with that other lancer we had. Just a lot. This is just kind of a informal type of thing this afternoon. We're not making a specialized video here. It's just kind of a, play the game and chat with you guys and do stuff as I go along. So I want to do the Odysseus. I want to get the Odysseus one up a little bit. I think he's got some good... Wow, look at all the riders. I'm not sure if I've used up all of that particular servant, so we're going to hold off. Actually, hold on a second, guys. Let me find out real quick. It's going to drive me crazy if I don't. Because he's one of the new servants. I think we managed to get all of him used up. I think we did. And did we or did we not? Where is he? It would be one of the grayed out. Well, that's interesting. Where is it? Well, that's odd. Oh, this is a bit strange, everybody. Oh, there he is. He's way up top. Yes. 5 of 5 for that. So we're good there. We're actually good on the other one I was quizzitive about, too. We're in the wrong setting. Duh. All right. Sorry. Bear with me, guys. Some of his moves got good number of hits, which is good for getting critical stars. So that's why I want to level this character up. Yeah, we're just going to keep feeding the machine. Guess we hit that magic limit. So, not bad. Because we've been really... It doesn't make a difference. I think if you... I still believe that if you put a lot in, you'll get some good stuff back. Which could explain why we're getting some good 5-star craft essence. I wish that they were going to give me a 5-star craft essence. They'd give me the new 5-star craft essence, not these old junkers I don't need. We'll probably burn off all our quartz today, guys. I'm just thinking we will. Unless... No, actually, it doesn't do me much good to hold on to that last. Ooh, something good. Is it going to be at least a Lancer so I can have hope? Nope. I already knew it. A lot of spooks. Oh, horrible. And all the spooks have been garbage, too. This is just one of those guys I don't care to have. Been a lot of spooks, a lot of junk. I'm okay with that 5-star. I'm really starting to get the impression that they really are kind of spitting on my face, though. We keep getting 5-star craft essences. They're nothing special. And at the same time, we get 4-star servants, and they're really nothing special. Because that Tomomo cat and all, they're just not really good 4-star servants. There's much better 4-star servants than those ones. But once again, the rolls have been good, so I think I will continue on and take my chances with the last bit of stuff we have. Because we've been, look at that. We'll check out when we're done, guys. Plenty of gold cards. We might even be able to burn that 4-star servant off for another rare prism. And I would like to say, guys, because this is taking a little... Wow. This is taking longer than I thought doing the gotcha pulls. We'll probably skip doing the... what am I thinking of? Oh my gosh, look at how many 4-stars I've gotten. Hey, feel free to chuck a 5-star servant this way. I don't think I've ever seen that many in one... No, wait, it's only... I thought it was 7 at first. And I was like, wow, but that's impressive. But yeah, we'll probably burn off the last of our... Not like we did yesterday. We'll just do another 11 pull. And we'll get rid of these extra things. But we'll probably skip the intermission thing, guys, because of time in real world time. And on top of that, if I get over 40 minutes, we're going to end up running into that same problem with the split video that we did last time, and I don't want to. I don't want to deal with that all over again. Although my new U-Cut app did work out very well, and I really love that. My gosh, my brain is... Wait. Okay, let me try this again. I looked at it wrong. I thought I was in the wrong screen. There he is. Okay, so, wow, he's getting up to maxing out, too. Now, if this was a servant I used more often, I'd care, but... Stupid. Alright. Let's go back and take care of that last servant we said we were going to, guys. Good old kindness sale. Let's get her up to 40. I think we can. Let's see if we can do it like this. I was hoping, but now we got to use a little tiny bit. Which I think we have. Yeah, 2 of the generic ones. I can live with that. Yeah, we don't need to hear the rest of you, lady. So yeah, I got a plan, guys. No matter what happens, we'll use up the last of that. I'm gonna be feeling the pain. That was in the $80 flushed, but I can live with it. Yeah, she majorly changes outfits. So, Pillaging Spear. Apply a state where you increase your attack for normal attacks before inflicting damage through normal attacks. What a complicated little skill. Decrease attack of a single enemy. So you can actually decrease your enemy's attack, and at the same time, you're increasing your attack. Yeah, anytime you inflict damage. And they say normal attacks because they want to make sure, I think you know, we're not talking about noble phantasms. So, very interesting skill, which makes it a better character to have. Oh, I forgot. We're actually here burning off stuff for the servants still. So, we'll skip back to craft essences only if we run out of servants here that we need to burn off. So, okay, we did use up all the riders. That's kind of what I wanted to know. Let's skip over, since we saw earlier when we were doing stuff, we saw a lot of casters. So let's skip over and get some casters done, if we have anybody. We do. I like to get Nursery Rhyme up a little higher, because you see her show up in events a lot. Oh my gosh, look at all these. That's nuts. Feed the machine, everybody. I feel like my dollar bills are doing that today, too. I feel like my dollar bills are doing that today, too. I think we can pretty much assure that we got a lot of assassin stuff to do, too. So where are you guys, assassins? Here we go. Still working on Jack, trying to get her up to Ascension 3 so that her outfit doesn't look as cringy. And on top of that, she'll be a lot stronger a servant to use, because I find that character is not fundamentally strong, but the number of hits she does if you use a quick card, oh man, you can just build up the crits easy. Yeah, it's when her having that midriff just cringes me out. Okay, we saw that we need to get some of the berserkers up too. So let's go see if we can find a berserker. Oh, I haven't worked on Vlad yet, so let's do that, guys. Yep, fair number of these. It's quite a weird voice they use for him. But you would think it would be regal, in a sense, considering. Okay, guys, so we've done Lancers, Sabers, Archers. We've done Archers, haven't we? Let's find out if we did Archers. Did we do Archers? I want to say we did. Yes, we did, but we got 2 extras here. Let's get rid of them. I saw that coming. I think that was our last class anyway, guys, that we had. So let's use up the last one, and then we'll call it a good afternoon, everybody. I don't expect much. It's been the day of 5-star craft essences, but I'm looking for that one opportunity, that one last pull that finally is going to give us a 5-star servant. And even if it doesn't become Romulus, which would suck, because that's what we're going for. If it's something new, I wouldn't be so disappointed. I saw the pause, but I wonder. Yup, it's that pause. I had a hunch. The pause wasn't long enough. That, on the other hand, yup, doesn't necessarily mean it'll be a good servant. Just that it was more likely to be a servant. So yeah, I hope this has been okay for you guys this afternoon. Sorry we didn't do the intermission and do a little gameplay footage, but we've had a lot of fun stuff come up. We did a whole bunch of gotcha pulls. I got to talk to you guys a little bit, tell you how things went last night for any of you guys that aren't on my multiple channels, because most of you really are, but anybody dropping in kind of can figure out how things are going in my life. And, you know, we did do a couple ascensions and we did a couple of things. A very non-formal thing where we're not just sitting here in the dark at night after I get out of work and just pull, and then, you know, basically go, oh, that sucks. You can tell I'm not uber excited about everything. I'm very blasé today. I mean, taking everything very chill. So I'll be very, very happy if I get my Lancer, but we'll see. I do believe we've spent almost as much quartz as a lot of other people have, though, and we're not going to get much except a lot of spooks for our trouble, and a lot of 5-star craft essence, which what disappoints me is that the 5-star craft essence is really not that big of a deal. They're not big craft essences. I was really hoping that we might get at least spooked by a good servant if nothing else popped up here, but I'm wondering. Ooh, come on! Can you finally give me that damn Romulus instead of a spook? Nope, they're going to spook us again. So I got my other wish. Oh my gosh, it's a Martha. I haven't seen one of those since the good old days when I started the game. You do not see those very often. I think there was a big Martha banner a while back where you could get Martha characters, and I think that was the last time I saw one. So boy, that brings me back to the good old days, though. So it looks like it is going to be the more often you guys get spooked and you get 5-star craft essence, you can really tell that they set the algorithm to kind of screw you over. So wow, that's a shame. So let's do this, guys. See if we're gonna. I do believe we might have actually got her already up to NP5 because of the banner I talked about, where you could do the Martha Ruler and the Martha Rider, and then there was I think another Martha that was available. Nope, this is going to be my last one. So this is going to be good, guys, because this is going to be a day of remembrance where we got 2 servants maxed out to their Noble Phantasm, and they were 4 stars. You don't see that very often. So I am happy. Just wow. I don't use the character very often because her skills are more about healing and I'm more about doing damage. So, but not bad, all things considering. I hope that you guys had a fun time with me this afternoon. So I'm sure a lot of you by this point in time have been wondering. So, are you going to spend more money on another round of pulls? Well, I just get paid this last Thursday. And the thing is, I have a hunch this Romulus thing is going to be done. And I really don't want to keep feeding the machine, their machine. I don't mind feeding this machine over here in the game with, imaginary stuff. But when it comes to my real hard-earned cash, that's a bit of a tough question. So, at the same time, I just went platinum on my Google store. And I think I have a lot of money saved up. So let me check on 2 things, guys, and I'll be right back to tell you what's going to happen. Okay, everybody, so I checked on the 2 things I need to know. First off, I have over 2,000 points in my Play Store, and every 1,000 points, I can trade it in for $10 of credit. So that means the next time I shell out $80 for a bunch of quartz, I can make it $60 instead. That's the first thing. Secondly, the banner here, guys. We're just going to take a quick look at it and hopefully add this off before this video goes long. Ends on the 13th. So, that is the day before the next day I'm paid. So, probably what we'll do is we'll probably hold off and do another one of the gotcha pull videos. We might do another video on something else. But another gotcha video until the very last day. And I think maybe if our chances aren't good on the very last day, they were never going to be good. Let's just put it that way. But that's what we're looking at, guys. So probably the exact 13th is when we will be back to do it. Maybe. Now, because the 13th, I think of the 13th as the actual 13th. They might think of it as the 13th in Japan, which is a couple hours ahead of us. Hopefully, from what I'm looking at on this, it will be, when it's supposed to be. So, but in the meantime, guys, thanks again for joining me this afternoon. God bless all you guys. and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend.